All right, guys. So I'm gonna teach you guys my method of how I locked in and went from a chud, unemployed, skinny 18-year-old into a Division II athlete starter. So first of all, what does locking in mean as an athlete? It's not like a buzzword or anything. This means going to practice every day. Right? We're doing things nobody else isn't. We're sleeping better. We're eating better. We're training better. We're conditioning harder. This is what locking in means. If you really want to be good, you really got to optimize every single thing you do. You have to, and there's no exceptions. So, first of all, distractions are the enemy. If you're a college athlete and you want to be great, you can't be going out. I'm sorry. Can't be going out, especially during the season. That's something you just cannot do. Maybe if you really achieve what you wanted to achieve, go out one time at the end of the season. At the end of the season, maybe. But if you really want to achieve the goals, why are you doing that? Is that bringing you closer to your goals as an athlete? You have to ask yourself, with anything you're doing, is this bringing me close to my goals? You're eating a cookie, right? Ask yourself, is this bringing me closer to my goal? The answer is no. Another thing I'll get into right now. So we got distractions. We got sleep, and that was number two. I've noticed sleep is literally it's a performance enhancing drug. If you want to be successful as an athlete, you need to prioritize sleep, and that goes hand in hand with number one, which is distractions. You need 8 hours of sleep, especially if you're training hard as an athlete. Like, we need recovery. We need to prioritize recovery. Sleep is essential if we want to recover and perform to our highest ability. And I'll actually go back to distractions. Cut out social media too during the season, because there's a lot of things that infiltrate your mind as an athlete that distract your focus from where it needs to be. Cut out social media completely. Like, especially Instagram. Like, Snapchat, I mean, I'm not a total hater of Snapchat if you're using it right. But, yeah. And then another important one, number three, is what are you eating? If you have a dining hall, there's healthy options out there, right? Chicken and rice. Just, what's healthy. Eat the right stuff. It's so important, more than you know. It's going to keep your body fueled, keep you feeling good, etc. Everything. You don't want to be eating like a fat shit during the season. Or out of the season. I mean, like I said, is this making me better? Ask yourself. And one thing I struggle with too is after a bad practice, the mindset. Like, you can't harp on a bad practice. Write it down on a piece of paper, crumble it up, throw it away. That's gone. You can't hold your head down because of a bad practice. Because that feeling is only gonna make it worse. It's only gonna spiral into something worse. You really gotta nip it in the bud. Throw it away. You need to let go of that. And that's one thing I learned this past year. Because I used to hold those practices still in me, but I was like, I can't, especially at this level. Another thing, you need to write down your goals and see them. And you need to have different types of goals. You need to have process goals, outcome goals. Forgot the other one. But you need to have a process goal. So I need to do this during practice, and that leads you to your outcome goal, right? You need to be visual with these. You need to write them down on a whiteboard. Visual with your goals, and you need to write down what you need to do every day to complete that goal, because consistency. That's so important. Consistency, showing up every day to practice. Eating the right foods consistently, sleeping consistently. Everything you do consistently only brings you up higher. That brings us to like the last point I got here. Short video, but hope this helps. Hopefully it's like open stuff up for you guys. Consistency over intensity. Like some of the old school coaches really like to press into us about intense practices, like, oh, hard as you can every day. It's just gonna hurt. But what's more important is consistency. So instead of going hard, like 4 days a week and then slobbing the other days, consistency every day. Like I said, eating the right foods every day. Treating people the same every day. Being the same person you say you are every day. Waking up at the same time. Going to sleep at the same time. Having a solid morning routine that you do consistently every day. And that's something I do. I saw that grew me the most is getting up at the same time and doing the same thing every day. Setting myself up for success, winning every day. If you win every day and you compile those days, you're only bound to win in life. Yeah. If you want to lock in, be consistent. I think that's the most important thing you guys can take away from this video is be consistent. Show up to practice every day and train as hard as you can. I know that sounds contradictory, but at practice, train as hard as you can. Definitely just, I think consistency is the most important thing I've learned as an athlete, and hope you guys can take something away from that.